Hello everyone, welcome to Find Who Sabi News. We always give you a rundown and a recap of the stories that have happened during the week. I know how we serve you. We serve you with relationship, we serve you with politics, we serve you with crime, we serve you with health, we serve you with entertainment and every other thing that you want. And of course, my name is Tobi Rotimi. Let's move on to the stories that we have for the week. First off, in politics, Ondo Governor Ayedatiwa leads in early governorship results. Congratulations to Lucky Ayedatiwa from Ondo State, who is the APC candidate and won the elections with votes of 9,114 as against PDP's 8,940. I hope he rules and does the things that are meant to be done in Ondo State. Happy rulership. All right, let's move on to another story. This is still on politics, and Labour urges Tinubu to reconsider economic policies amid rising hardship. So the Labour government has observed and they're seeing that Nigerians are complaining about the economy. And I hope Tinubu gets to understand this and probably loosen up, because that is what the Labour government is urging Tinubu to do, to loosen up a bit so that Nigerians cannot complain again concerning the economy. And I hope President Tinubu adheres to this advice from the Labour government. All right, let's move on to another story. This says APC wins all seats in Ogun local government elections amidst controversy. Congratulations to the Ogun State's local government areas on their elections. You can get more on that story when you log on to the blog. Remember, it's on politics. So yeah, you can go on to the blog and go to the categories of the politics section, and then you get more on that. Let's move on to another story. This is on finance. Dollar to naira hits new highs amid free floating policy. Yet again, it is scaling up again with 1,745 naira per dollar. So this is actually growing to 2,000 naira. Are we going to watch that this grows up to that? Is there something that will be done about it? I think we should leave that to all our financial management across the country. Let's move on to another story. This story is very intriguing, very, very surprising though. Teenager inside a dog cage for visiting female classmates. It's very demeaning to get to see people without a heart. I would say that, because this is really unfair to a teenager. So this teenager is a 17-year-old boy who went to a girl's house just to have a random discussion. No secrecy, no sex, nothing. Just having a student-like discussion, right? And here we are having the father and the brother of the girl having to harass this guy because he was talking to this girl. Funnily enough, this is not even an outside country. This is here in Nigeria, in the south part of the country. This is really, it's really heartbreaking, to be honest. And how would you put a human being in a dog's cage being harassed? But we thank God for the police force who came on time to come and rescue him. And right now he's in treatment, in medical treatment, and also trying to get out of the trauma. I hope he does that. But you can get to know more of the story when you log onto the blog, right? Let's move on to another one. This one says, new employee steals company car a day after hiring. How people think, I really don't know. But you can get more of this story when you log on to the blog. Let's move on to the entertainment scene. Fino shares why he raps in Igbo, embracing his roots. Of course, he would want to show where he comes from. Not all rappers or singers or even a random person would actually want to really show where he comes from, because everybody's like speaking English and they want to sing in English and want to rap in English. But he has decided to stick to being unique in rapping in Igbo. But you can get to know the reason when you log on to the blog. Remember, it's the entertainment session, right? Let's move on to another story. Yul Edochie pleads with wife Judy Austin for a baby girl. He's looking for a child, or he's looking for a baby girl to add to his family. And this is what he said. He says, "Give me one more baby, a baby girl. Tell me what you want and I will do it for you, my love." This is so strong. This love is so strong, and he's really demanding for a baby girl. I hope that she gets to have the baby girl for him. Let's see how it goes now, right? Anyways, let's go on a short break and we'll be right back. Welcome back to Friend Who Sabi News. Remember, we give you a rundown and a recap of the stories that have happened during the week, and so far so good. We've touched on politics, we've touched on finance, we've touched on entertainment. All right, do remember to follow us on our social media platforms if you haven't done so. It's Find Who Sabi on all social media platforms, and of course YouTube. Remember to share, like and subscribe. YouTube at Find Who Sabi. Very important. Okay, let's move on to the stories that we have here. President Donald Trump bans same-sex and gender transition. Ever since President Trump won the election, it has been a whole lot of sanitation in America, and now he has come up with a speech saying that gender transition will be banned. I hope that goes well in America with Trump leading the nation. Let's move on to another story. This is on sports. Pep Guardiola set to mark 10 years at Manchester City with a new deal. Congratulations to Pep Guardiola on his new deal. You can get more on that story when you log on to the blog, right? Let's head on to relationship. This says, how important is keeping phones on silent during sex? Yikes. Right, so when an intimate affection is going on between two people and it is beginning to get deeper, a whole lot of things can come up as distractions. It could be someone's voice, it could be a door trying to be opened or closed, or any other thing could come up as a distraction. But here we have majorly a distraction of phones. It's either the phones get to beep, maybe a notification or a call, and it's actually distracting, because why would an intimate, sweet moment be distorted by a phone call or a beep? Right? Though it could be important or not, but it is actually distracting. So majorly, this is why it is important for phones to be on silent. I'll just take a few of it and then you head on to the blog, right? So number one is to focus on each other. Of course, when the phones are on silent and then you are having an intimate moment, you get to really focus. It is a me and you thing. You're talking to the person without any form of distraction. There's a free flow of communication. There's a free flow of intimacy, basically, Another one is respect the moment. Of course, you're with someone that you really love and someone that you are really intimate with. And of course, intimacy has started, right? So it is important that, yes, it's sex. It could be taken lightly, but actually it's not really likely because you're doing it with someone that you really love and respect. And so such moments should be respected as well. So it's just important that you keep your phones on silent so that that moment of intimacy will be respected, right? Practice that. Let's move on to another one. Another one says it helps to build trust. You know, when you are in this intimate moment with this person and then your phone is on silence, it just gives an undivided attention. Your partner will see and know that you are giving him or her all of yourself, knowing that there's no form of distractions, no beeping, no notification, no calls, that sacred time of you and him or him and you, reverse is the case, right? So it just helps to build trust. You can get more of this importance when you log on to the blog to read it. Okay, next up is health, fertility treatments and how it is done. So you know how women who cannot conceive would think outside the box to think of many ways to conceive since they cannot do it naturally. So some take medical pills and get frustrated because it doesn't work, right? But even in these medications, there are many ways women can conceive, which is approved medically, right? Some may know one, some may know some do not even know at all that you can conceive even without going through the natural process, and it is medically approved. So I'll just state some of the fertility options that are medically approved that you can use in order to conceive a child, right? So one is ovulation induction, OI. Another is intrauterine insemination, IUI. Another one is in vitro fertilization, IVF. Now that is one that is really major that people really know, but there are actually other ones like the ones that I have listed. But you can get to know more on this fertility treatment that is medically approved when you log onto the blog. So yeah, even though you cannot conceive naturally, these are steps that you can use to conceive a child and have a baby of your own. Okay, so this is where we pack our stories up. Thank you so much for listening and watching this news broadcast. Okay, so remember to follow us on our social media pages. Remember to also check our blog, www.findwhosabiblog.com. Also, share, like, and subscribe when you go on YouTube at Find Who Sabi. Same as other social media platforms, Find Who Sabi. Okay? Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure you are healthy and make sure you are happy. My name is Tobi Rotimi, and see you next time.